Hi guys, it's Angie Tonini-Rogers, and I'm here today to talk a little bit more about what happened in the Denver event July 2013 for Empower Network. And today I'm going to continue and I'm going to talk about a little bit more about what Nicole Cooper shared with us on stage. She talked about a book that she read, and I'm actually going to put a video below so that you can see some of her her talk at the event, a little sneak peek at what happened with Nicole Cooper on stage, so that you can learn what it is she taught. But she talked about 5 stages of where a person is. And the reason she talked about that is because a lot of us kind of, first, as I talked about yesterday, it's really important to understand your why and your purpose and why you're doing what you do, whether you're talking about building a business or being a great wife or husband or being a good mother or being a good nurse manager, whatever it is that you are doing, why it is what you do and what your purpose is behind that. And then in everything that you do, you should have goals and strive towards those. If you don't know what that is or why that is or what your goals are, then you really need to focus on that first before you do anything else, and that will kind of start you on your journey. So know who you are and why you do what you do. So this 5-step process here is something that's fluid. It doesn't mean that you go from one to the other, because you could go back and forth in different areas in your life, right? In relationships, in business, in learning a new technique or whatever it is. So the 5 steps are learning, editing, mastery, harvesting, and then guidance. So you're going to hear a little bit below in the video below and hear Nicole talk about those things. But the importance of this is to, when you're listening to these steps, really think about where you are in whatever it is you're thinking of, your relationship, your own self-growth, your business, what, as a parent, as a Christian, whatever that is. So think about that. Are you in the learning stage? Are you in the editing stage, the mastery stage, the harvesting stage, or the guidance stage? So once you figure out where you are, then you can kind of come up with a plan of action of where you're going and what you need to do. So guys, that's what I wanted you guys to think about today, and tomorrow we'll move on to something else, another leader, and we'll go from there. So the other real important thing here, guys, is to remember who you are, and don't try to imitate other people. You can't be anybody else but you. You were placed here for a purpose. You have your own place in this world, and you need to figure out what that is for you. Nicole said something really important on stage. She said, I can't be Vic, and Vic is one of the top earner. It is the top earner in the company. She said, I can't do what Vic does right now. I'm learning from him, and my goal is to get where he is, but right now, in the here and now, I can't do Vic. I got to do Nicole. So that's important, because you got to know where you are, who you are, and you got to know that you have your own place and your own voice. People need you in this world. Someone out there is waiting on you. Again, whether it's something that you instill in your child or something you say to your husband that will then affect several other people. You have a place in this world, and you need to understand that you can only do you. I can do me, you can do you, Nicole does Nicole, Vic does Vic. So just remember that as we go on, and don't try to be anybody that you're not. Just be who you are, because who you are is exactly who you're supposed to be. Okay? So guys, I'll see you soon and talk to you tomorrow.